This time on Woody's garage. Oh look, a cart full of crap.
Oh, a beautiful day today. It's like 2nd of December 2021. Unseasonably warm today, mid-50s or so. It's been really cold. Look what I got today. Big tub of crap. Yeah, there was a Craigslist ad. The guy said he had a 7 horsepower Tecumseh and a small block and some parts. And it was a couple of towns over. I ran over there and I guess I scooped them up. Haven't even really looked at them yet, so let's see what we got. First box, we got this gasket kit. It's pretty cool. Gasket set with seals is what it says. Not quite sure which engine it's for. Look at that, looks like a brand new piston and crank. Connecting rod. And these are probably rings in here is my guess. So that's box 1. We got some gas line. Definitely an Aaron's carb. And looks like another Aaron's carb. And some miscellaneous carb crap. And in this box, wow, look at the size of that cam. Is that right? I mean, geez, am I seeing this in the camera? Wow. That's huge. Oh man, you know, I just bought one of these coils the other day. And there's an aftermarket, and it didn't work. It was dead. And look at this. Beautiful. Yep, flywheel. Screen thing, a pulley with nuts and bolts and stuff. Nice that he kept it this way. I don't know, some people make too much of a big deal out of stuff, you know? It's like, oh, I can't get to this project. Come on, dude. If you're this organized, you could whip it right out. Tin. Valves. Oh no, these are lifters, tappets. That's it. Next box, this is exciting. Look at this. Flex hone, ball hone. I always wanted one of these. And gas tank. Well, I can't see in there. You can't, I can. Looks fairly clean. More tin. This stuff's always fun to store. Whole start. Boy, that's clean. Head. That's got to be off the 7. That looks pretty big. And other mounting stuff. Tin. Head gasket. Next box we have the 7. Put this down there to protect the cylinder. Crank, well, that looks a little nasty. You can clean these off with muriatic acid. But it's not scored. It feels like aluminum from the connecting rod. Got the flywheel. The old style magnets. And we got what I think is a 7 horsepower. Oh, look at it. Some woodworking next to it. Block. Looks really nice. It's pretty clean looking. You know? What the cylinder looks like. Not bad. A little scratchy, but no scores. See if you slap this thing together, I'm sure it'll just work. And connecting rod. Oh yeah. It's the bottom of the connecting rod, you can kind of see. Definitely some wear on that. That is probably more than likely the problem. Okay, I think I may be wrong. I think this is the 7. See the difference in size there, if you can. Be a mystery to find out what the other engine is. There's no shroud for it or anything. He did say one was a block and one was a 7/4. So this one doesn't seem too bad either. Okay, it's gonna be a mystery to put things together, what goes with what. And that's everything I got. So kind of hard to tell what his intention was. You know, if this was the one he was going to fix, or if that's the one he was going to fix. Seems like we have more parts for, we'll call this one the Aaron's because it's whitish. You know, I believe the crank and this piston is from this. I'm not positive. The head looks like it is. It's got some white paint on it. The piston seems to be about right for either bore. We got some numbers here we can look up to see what it's intended for. Unfortunately, these machines, the only way to identify them that I know of is by the shroud. They put the number right where that sticker is. This is probably an H70, is my guess. Both of them feature the internal mag coil. The points and condenser are inside here instead of mounted up here. Which I kind of, and I only have one mag unit that came with it. I hate those. But yeah, not bad. Can we make one? I can't get over the size of that cam. It has a compression release built into it right here. It's an okay shape. You can kind of see the debris in it. Yeah, they ran it without changing the oil. The usual, you know. It looks like the head will fit either or because I found this used gasket here fits this one and it fits this one. Are they the same engine? Gee, they kind of look like it, don't they? It's a lot better when they're clean. Oil on them. You never know what you're gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, that's 2 snow blowers, I think, ready to go for the winter. Well, I guess we'll find out the hard way. If they're not, I guess we gotta clean up this mess. Now, one thing I'm thinking about with these engines, I'm gonna bring these inside, but I have these two over here. I can't remember what size they are, but these two both have blown rods. I don't know if they're 6s or 7s or 8s or 9s or what, but possible parts candidates. Don't know. Later that evening, okay, I found this like paperwork and stuff that he had that he printed out, and it has the model and the number and everything and carb numbers and all this kind of stuff, and also some nice well, schematics, diagrams, etc. Kind of cool. Anyway, I just looked up the piston on Jack's Small Engine site, and the engine reads that it has the same part number as this, the Fitztech 32592B. So I would say we're all set with that. We'll check the connecting rod and stuff like that, but I think he has the right parts. And all I really got to do is put it together, just get that crank cleaned up, get the aluminum off of it, and yeah, we'll take it from there. One thing I noticed about the piston is it doesn't have an arrow, which usually points towards the valves. And all I see is this logo thing there. So I'm not quite sure. Look at how short the skirt is. I mean, they like just got rid of it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Hopefully. Yeah, we got the right number for the connecting rod too. Well, here's the old piston. I cleaned off the carbon and stuff like that, and there's no arrows on this either. So I guess it can go either way. I threw some parts back on, you know, not bolted them down or anything, but just to see how things fit. And yeah, the flywheel belongs to this for sure. Side cover belongs to this. The piston belongs to this. I'm wondering if I can... I did this once before. I stuck it in, it's muriatic, I guess, muriatic acid. And you let it soak for a little while, and this aluminum breaks down and comes off. And I did it once with great success. Put the engine back together, it worked fine. The tolerances actually seemed the same. There was no slack after I got rid of the aluminum. I couldn't believe it. Maybe I was wrong about that, but it seemed to work. And that's what I'm going to try with this. I got to do it to the connecting rod and to the crank. So I got to make up some kind of like little bucket that these things can set in that acid and soak. Found the head kind of interesting too. Like, look at the chamber. It's got this like V thing right here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Unless it's made up of carbon. No, I don't think so. The threads look good, I think. Yeah, threads look good. This should be pretty easy. And I was wrong about the numbers up here being covered by the sticker. The numbers are down here on a plate. And it does say H70 and the serial number, or model serial number.